Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, February 19th, 2017. Welcome to Morning Hair. This morning, as you can see, I have awakened with an Anu Partanen, who is someone I do not know, except that he wrote an article for the Atlantic magazine, which I read on Friday. It was fascinating about the Finnish school system. Now, I've always wanted to be a philosopher. It seemed like an easy way to make money. Didn't do a lot of work. Can't really be proven stuff that you say, just stand around and corrupt. I can do that, but I don't think there are any philosophers. And yet, we all have philosophical moments. And the article that I read in the Atlantic had to do with the school system in Finland. And the schools in Finland are routinely rated as the best in the world. And Americans, of course, want to know why. Now, we hear all manner of stories, some of which may or may not be true, that Finland only has school for 4 hours a day, that Finland gives no homework, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how much that is true. But in this article, they talked with Pasi Sahlberg, and one of the most interesting things he said is that in Finland, there are no private schools. All schools in Finland are public schools. And that's what awakened the philosopher king in me. Okay, not the king part, just the philosopher part in me. If I were to make a philosophy about America, and the one thing I wish America would change, it would be this. We are a culture that is built on competition. We simply are. We always have been. Even little kids in elementary school, they get the participation tokens. Yeah, it's great. It's still a competition. It's still a competition. Because in America there are winners and losers, and we built our whole society around that, to win or to lose. And in Finland, they did away with that notion that there shouldn't be competition between schools. And instead of working on competition, they focused instead on equity. Wouldn't that be great? Equity. If we could all give everybody as close as possible to an equal shot. Now, our new Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos, is in the news, and she had kind of a rough week, but that's a tough job. So let's see if things get better, because I don't really have any idea what she's going to do with public education. And I don't think she's the one to force this idea that our focus should be on equity and not on competition. When banks compete, you win. No, you don't. They don't compete. But anyway, that's what I wish America would focus on. I wish we'd be work on just trying to be as equal as possible, because obviously we have not done that, because we are as far away from equal as possible, farther away every day. Now, some people say, well, you can't do Finland's schools in America. Finland only has 5.4 million people. America got 360. Well, that's true, but education is largely a state-run operation. And even though Finland's population is 5.4 million, there are in fact 18 states in the United States that have a population of 5.4 million or less. So we try it. I voted for President Obama twice, but I got to say, I am not a fan of data-driven instruction. I'm just not. I see people who spend most of their day gathering and collating data on rubrics that are largely subjective, and then having to argue with a student the difference between a 5 and a 4 on a 0 to 6 rubric on one particular area out of 7 areas. Blah, blah, blah. No. You just suck the joy right out of literature when you have to do that. But that's just me, and I don't teach anymore. But I am a philosopher. So, what's his name? Anu Partanen. Yes, if you wake up with Anu Partanen, don't go out to win that day. Just go out to be equal. Equal. And it sounds kind of communist when you say it like that, but it's not. Just don't try to be better than everybody else, and don't try to be worse. Just do what you can to be equal. This sounded better in my head just when I said it out loud. That's okay. Hey, tomorrow's Monday, President's Day. Should have a President's Day. I hope I wake up with Abe Lincoln. He's my favorite, but I won't. I'll probably wake up with Rutherford B. Hayes or Millard Fillmore. Okay. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.